Radiant's ban.
They ban out the Naga. We did see, not yesterday, the day before, Naga Siren being picked up by, I think it was Khan? No, was it Khan? I think it was, because I think it was game 2, I think it was Khan. He picked up the Naga Siren, and it wasn't going great, but Khan just kept buying time and buying time and buying time for the Naga Siren to farm, and it just turned into a Naga game. Like, they couldn't, Team Empire Hope couldn't take the Naga Siren down because it got a heart, got its diffusal blade, got its Mantha style, got actually a rapier at one point as well, and it was just extremely powerful.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
So, let's take a look. So I'm just making sure everything is running correctly, and stream, it does look like it is. As EXTREMUM. They're just taking the time over this last pick. They do have a minute to think about it. I mean, what are they looking for? They're looking for a carry here against a Weaver. Really thinking about this one.
Dyer's pick.
Okay, it's going to be the Troll Warlord. I do like this pick because Troll Warlord can kind of win it. Not on his own. That would be entirely false to say. But
10 seconds to go.
Still a good hero just to have, just to be able to throw down.
5 seconds.
Obviously being able to survive through the fights as well. It's I like this hero a lot. It's how he's going to respond to the Weaver and how he's going to be able to try and, I mean, should be able to deal with the Enchantress. The Tusk might be a little bit of a problem with him with the lockdowns and the stuns that the Tusk offers. It's Death Prophet can keep distance, you know, use the Spirit Siphon to keep himself alive. I like the Tusk, sorry, the Troll. I do. I think it completes the lineup quite nicely with the Oracle as well. It means that you're going to have two heroes that can live through this, with the Oracle being able to use the ultimate and just keep someone else alive with the Queen of Pain, just to be able to do more burst damage. For a while, at least.
Storm Spirit.
Storm Spirit, the final pickup here by ViKiN GG. Speaking of ViKiN GG, or Viking, that is a pretty nifty set for Aramis. So Shad is going to be playing the Death Prophet. Okay, it's going to be Toby on the Weaver. Boom in the mid lane on the Storm Spirit. Yeah, okay, I guess. Death Prophet was in the off lane, being played by Malik last game. He was playing the Centaur Warrunner. We got Valor on the Enigma. It'd be interesting to see the placement here of Valor. Whether
10 seconds to go.
It is going to be the, like, kind of in the jungle. or whether it's going to be like a solid pause for pick up here by the Enigma. Just waiting for the game to start. We're going to be able to get ourselves underway of Game 3. And to be quite honest, I like the Troll and the Queen of Pain. I like ViKiN GG's draft more. Like, I don't know. It's going to come down to... Because Death Prophet is great for the pushes. Weaver's going to be good for the fights. If he gets himself a Desolator as well, it's a lot more push potential on the towers, but it's great for fighting.
Everybody get set.
Let's take a look. Bottom lane, they're going to go 4 out here. Let's see what this comes down to. Because it looks like they might try and go for first blood, maybe. No, he's picked up the demonic conversion, so he's not going to be able to throw out the Malefice. And whoever loses this isn't last chance saloon. There is a lower bracket that they'll drop to. But look at this. They're grouping up. Vision-wise, they are going to be coming across the Oracle now as well. Oracle's not going to be... This might actually be bad for Oracle. Just a little bit for us coming out. Enchantress did take the enchant, but wasn't in range to throw it out. Malik trying to hide himself in the trees here as well. What the hell did he take damage from? But they are up here to definitely secure this first set of runes. Okay, Oracle's going to come back in. There's going to be the root onto Shad. Shad actually spelled up the Spirit Siphon first. Malik's going to be taking a whole load of damage here now as well. Whirling Axes come through. They don't actually connect. And Celery's not going to be throwing out this enchant to slow down. Velo's going to go back for the blocks. He's going to be using this demonic conversion as soon as he can just to steal away the range creep. And every 30 seconds... Every 35 seconds, the body block, it should be enough to be able to get off another demonic conversion by the time... Yeah, just blocking the one creep. Should be able to get off another demonic conversion by the time it gets to lane. In fact, before it gets to lane. As it looks like they want to put the Weaver... I'm not sure what they're doing here. Kellen's going to come in for the blocks. Do they think it's still the Centaur up here? Yeah, Root comes out onto Enchantress now as well. Kellen, though, he does have the Whirling Axes if he wants to try and throw the... He does. Celery takes a little bit of damage. Weaver using that Sakuchi to try and get there a little bit faster. But he's already going to miss out on pretty much all of one wave. And Velo... I'm not sure what he's going to be doing here, but it looks like it's going to be try versus try. Nope, Tuska's going to TP up. Okay, never mind. Huh. Velo's just going to go in the enemy jungle.
Beware, lest ye be tangled in the fabric of unmaking.
The Root comes out, but Aramis is going to come through with a tag team. The Whirling Axes do slow him down. And Aramis taking a whole lot of ferocity from Killing Archangel. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Malik, one more right click. It looks like that should be. No, it will be. Oh, I think he used his salve for that there as well. But Death Prophet just got the animation off to kill him before that salve could really do work. Top lane, it looks like they're going to go in with the tag team now as well. But Black Archangel's just going to keep coming in with the Fortune's End, with this Root. Meanwhile, again, mid lane, G taking a hold of harass from Boom. Is it? He shouldn't tick down to this. He won't tick down to this. But one more Shadow Strike or one more right click from the Storm Spirit, and both mid laners close to death's door here.
Deny. I'll get to you later.
Want to keep an eye on the mid lane as well, but it looks like they're not going to try and fight this out. Meanwhile, top lane, it looks like Kellen, though, is going to come in with the Whirling Axes. Is he going to be able to kill off the Tusk? Whirling Axes number 2 comes out. Aramis trying to run himself away through the trees. Will be killed off. Black Archangel secures that kill. Toby, just throw out the harass onto Kellen. Bottom lane, Malik's just having a little bit of a harder time coming forward. Enchantress is only level 2, so only 1 point into that impetus and not throwing it out every 6 seconds like he could do. Malik keeps coming forward for the harass. Top lane. Yeah, meanwhile, in the jungle, it's Velo just having a free time. He's loving this, to be honest. Nobody's coming and hunting him down. He's just getting free. Oh god. Prepare for Enigma jungle in your pubs, guys. Yeah, the harass going to be thrown out here by Enchantress. Is level 3, holding that point just now. Just in case needs to go for the Nature's Attendants. Nope, actually puts it into the enchant. Okay, well. Shows how much I know. Vela as well, he's not going for a soaring straight off.
Double damage.
He is level 4, that's quite nice. Boom. Oh, the DD for G. Boom's actually just going to go in for a salve. He's got his bottle, but he couldn't fill it because, well, he's going to have to wait for the bounty runes to come up. Top lane, once again, are they going to go for another one to get the route over onto Tusk? And it looks like they're going to be able to take. Well, Swarm comes out from Toby now as well, but the net comes up from Aramis. And Aramis is going to throw out the Ice Shards. Are they going to be able to turn this one around with the tag team now as well? Kellen taking a whole load of damage. It's going to take another couple of right clicks as well. Sakuchi comes through. It looks like they may be able to get the return kill onto Tusk, but can he get Toby? Couldn't get in range, couldn't finish off Kellen here, and Kellen's going to be able to salve himself up. Bottom lane, the slow comes out onto Malik. There's going to be the Hadouken coming through from the Satan Tormentor now as well. Malik is going to be able to get himself away, gets himself into the trees. Satan Tormentor's still there, just looking around. The Hadouken, though, only does 160 damage, so it wouldn't be enough to finish off the Centaur Warrunner.
Stupendous.
Boom's going to get himself a couple of runes, but... Sorry. Yeah, it is Boom. It's just because Boom was being... Oh, bottom lane. Yeah. Throwing myself off because Boom was on the Queen of Pain last match. Aramis is going to get rooted, but no real trade-off there. How did the runes go?
Looking fortified.
2 for 2? 2 for 2. Bottom lane, though, they might make another dive here. Malik, though, could be in a little bit of trouble. There's going to be a Wild Wing Ripper with that Tornado. Tornado's chasing down. TP's going to come in from G, but they're going to be able to get it with this Crypt Swarm, and G comes through. It looks like he wants to take down this Wild Wing Ripper. Steven using the Sonic Wave for that. That is a hard commitment, a big commitment to take down just a Wild Wing Ripper. Where does Malik go? He's going to TP back down. Are they just going to go a 2-1-2? Leave the Enigma in the mid lane and put Boom on this... I mean, you're kind of limiting the Centaur's farm then. Toby keeping his distance up on the top lane. Doesn't want to be caught out and killed off. Nobody wants to be caught out and killed off.
Oh boy.
How's Boom doing? 5 last hits above the Queen of Pain. Net worth wise, it's about even. It is about even.
Haste.
Top lane, there's pings. Are they going to try and make another go of it here? It looks like Sakuchi's coming around the back. There is going to be a sentry, though. Boom comes in with the haste rune now as well. Kellen, there's going to be the root onto Weaver, the kill off Weaver. He's only level 5, so no time-lapse now as well. Boom, he wants to carry on going, but Veilhouse here. The black hole comes through. It's going to be cancelled by that snowball now as well. The right-clicks Veilhouse. He's going to be able to back himself up. Kellen wants to carry on going, only level 5. Well, and actually going to fly through. Do they have enough damage here as well? Boom, he looks like he's going to try and dive, but the Centaur Stomp comes through, and that's going to keep the Storm Spirit stunned up. He's now trying to go for the root as well. Boom, couldn't get the ball lightning off. And Kellen survives through it once again.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Broom's going to come around behind. Ball lightens himself back through. And now with the Tusk back up. Toby back up. And the Tusk back in the fight. Oh, the Scream comes through now as well. Boom, there's not going to be a Sonic Wave for the next 5 seconds. Snowball, though. It's still going to be the kill going the way of 2 kills. Going the way of Black Archangel. Well, the first was split between the 3. I think it was the creeps that did the damage. But with the Eidolons being up, Toby, though he's got 3 points into Sakuchi, the Eidolons aren't going to be here. But with 4 heroes, because I assume once he's back up, the Troll will TP. He's actually going to TP short to his courier. Yeah, okay, to his courier. So 3 heroes for now. It's not going to be a tier 1 tower TP. So it's just going to be 3 heroes. Toby trying to do what he can with the Sakuchi. Tusk is going to TP back in. Shadow Strike comes out into Aramis. He's going to be slowed down, but this is going to be the tier 1 tower going down. Toby, do they have the reveal? They're going to have the root at least. I don't think they have the reveal for Toby, though. Sakuchi. Stomp comes out onto the Weaver. He's being healed up, those Purifying Flames. Bottom lane. Malik's pretty low. Shad is here. He's got himself a Spirit Siphon. Crypt Swarm's off the mark. But Extremum. They want to be pushing this through. The root comes out onto Aramis. He's going to use the snowball to dodge it. The Centaur still there. Going to be getting range of the Stomp. And it might actually proc. It's not going to proc the other Stomp by the neutral Centaur. So Aramis being chased down once again. He throws out the Ice Shards to keep himself alive. But the Shadow Strike, he's going to be finished off. Valor does find that kill. 6-3. And Extremum. Getting extremely aggressive.
Can't do nothing about dire structures right now.
What do they want to do? The TP is going to be coming in by Kellen. Just to keep the pressure away from this tier 1 tower. And Solari, he's firm in the jungle. He's just trying to do what he can. Ooh, Storm Spirit. Is he going to be able to get himself that haste? It looks like... Who actually picked it up? Who? Was it denied? It looks like it was. A Troll Warlord might have denied it. And Valor, well, Enchant steals the Centaur Conqueror. So Enchantress doing a little bit of work. But it will not save the Storm Spirit. And Valor just takes it back. He had the cooldown on it. He's just like, yeah, sure. Thanks for refreshing my cooldown on the Centaur Conqueror. Oh, Enchantress steals it again. Kellen could be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to try and run away, but the black hole on the back lines. It looks like Kellen wants to come in with the Whirling Axes now as well. Shad's not going to be able to do anything. Kellen and Velo get themselves 2 kills. And now the False Promise onto the Troll Warlord. Are they going to be able to get a few more kills out of that? It looks like Kellen, he's actually already used that trance, so he's going to try and go for this. But the lifesteal, though, as well. Kellen going to be chased down. It looks like they do take down Malik, and now Kellen as well. But they get 3 heroes. It's a 3-for-3 trade. Velo with the double kill. Is this the blink? What is this flying out? Okay, it's not the blink. So Extremum do break the 10 kill barrier once again.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
As G, just happy to farm up.
Radiant's bottom tower seem better.
Stupendous.
What's he going to go for? I assume it's going to be, yeah, just... Oh, he's actually going to go for the Orchid this time, so no Yule Scepter. Fine, Iron Talon. There's Malik. Excuse me. It starts to go towards this blink. They've taken the Outpost trade, it looks like. It's going to be really interesting to see how much more the Troll Warlord wants to farm up in terms of what item he wants to go for, whether he's going to go for this Diffusal Blade, then he's going to start to look for fights, or whether it's going to be another couple of items yet before EXTREMUM want to start getting super aggressive in this game. Maybe they wait for G to finish off the Orchid as well. Velo's getting... He's not actually queued up anything. I assume it's going to be a Blink Dagger. It might actually be a BKB. Toby, how's he doing? He's, in terms of net worth, he's above the Centaur at least, so that's something. Bottom lane, Malik is here, it's being pinged out. Does Boom want to go for the kill? Because there is an Archangel, and again, that false promise is there if he wants to use it. Top lane though, Velo's going to be chased down at least to his tier 1 tower. I don't know if Toby was looking for a dive. ViKiN GG though. They're looking for a fight. Are they going to be able to get it? The snowball comes through. There's going to be the silence now as well. But the stampede, though, the ball line, it's not going to be on the mark. Black Archangel, though, is trapped out. Will be killed off. And Malik just went for the TP away. Oh, Troll. You are pretty close, mate. That was risky.
Invisibility.
Queen of Pain picks up an Invis. Actually, just going to straight pop it. And then blink, so it turns off.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
Toby, does he have anything flying in? Is this for him? Oh, Death Prophet.
Someone took out the Radiant's courier.
Poor Malik's courier, he was only doing a job. As Vela up on the top lane again. Yeah, it is the BKB. That doesn't surprise me. He actually might have something flying out here. It's the Blink Dagger. Okay, so he went for the Blink Dagger first. Tier 2 tower, the ViKiN, they're just not going to let up on this pressure.
Structures must have been fortified.
Fortification does come out.
Went and fortified their structures.
From both teams. But it looks like they're going to be able to get this tier 2 tower on the bottom lane first. Maybe they can buy enough time to TP to defend this tier 2 tower on the top after they take this.
Might want to mine their top tower. Dire structures looking fortified. Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
Did he lose a
Go for my armor.
Huh. Yeah, they did get 2 fortifications off. I was thinking, I'm sure Dire just fallen. Anyway. Smoke's going to come through. Vikings?
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
They might be able to find Kellen. Kellen does have the battle trance, though.
Dire's got one last top tower. Radiant's
And look at this. Toby's just still going. He's been a right pain in the ass.
Got it.
Kellen's going to come down with the Whirling Axes. It slows down the Weaver. But this is the big wraparound. Toby's going to TP tier 2. EXTREMUM is setting up for this. Velo does have that Blink Dagger onto the Black Hole. Archangel's going to TP now away. Velo's going to TP as well. It looks like everybody the snowball though. I don't think it's going to reach. Somehow Tusk, I don't think it's going to reach.
Whoa, what'd I miss? Now over here.
Oh, this is really nice for Boom, the regen rune.
Here I am.
Where's
Over here.
Toby going? Toby's going to go for the axe. Offer that survivability to the rest of his team. So Toby, farm-wise, he's not doing too bad. 500 behind the Troll Warlord, who is directly contested in lane. Oh, but he's so close. Velo, if he comes in with the blink, they have the vision. Is he going to go for it? Malefice is there. They're not going to go for the blink black hole. Just going to let Toby get away. And ViKiN, they TP themselves down to this outpost. Everybody apart from Celery.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Kellen's going to close the gap. Does he go the Whirling Axes? They do just barely connect. And Enchantress has no points into this Nature's Attendance. So instead he just steals the Wildwing Ripper. Shad, gonna go for a BKB Ags of his own.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
How far off, Vela? Okay, so he's not even really got. He's got enough gold for the Ogre
Dire's
Club.
top tower's getting beat down. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
They are putting pressure onto this tier 3. Meanwhile, while this is going on, Toby's just going to do the same.
You know the drill.
Oh, Toby, you rascal. But I mean, he doesn't really have the
Top tower's
Desolator.
getting beat down. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
The backstab going to come through. Aramis leading the line. They have the vision, though. They've got this ward.
Mind their top tower.
Do you see at least Aramis here? He's going to go all the way around. The Storm comes out to the Storm Spirit, though. That was a quick kill there by Extremum. And now the Snowball comes through. Tuck's no way to stop it. It looks like he's going to be just absolutely torn asunder here by the entire team of Extremum. And with no buyback on the Storm Spirit, this is the opening that they're looking for here, Extremum. The creeps aren't too far off. Kellen's just going to go straight up. 18 minutes in, and, well, say bye-bye, Alpha Wolf. Yep, the Scream to just clear off these creeps.
Dire's top tower.
Eidolon's to come in now as well as that Alpha Wolf, and they're already starting on racks. 20 minutes into this game. Looks like the enchant's going to come through. There's going to be a great silence now as well. The Ice Shard, Snowball, but the silence is going to be off in a couple of seconds. Walrus Punch, the False Promise comes through now as well. Kellen's going to go back in, backlines. It looks like the Storm Spirit tried to do something, anything, but he's trying to ball line himself away, keep himself safe. Meanwhile, there's going to be two deaths inside the Dire base now as well. Buyback comes through from the Tusk. It looks like they want to maybe try and chase down Toby. There's going to be the stop to keep him locked down now as well. Ball line, Sonic Wave. They find the kill onto Toby, and Toby doesn't have a buyback now as well. Celery going to be trapped in those Ice Shards. It was trying to defend, but the Snowball, if the dieback comes through, Aramis, this is going to open up at least this range racks here. Kellen might be able to turn this one around. The Whirling Axes come through. It's going to be a two-man black hole. Picks both the Death Prophet up. Now the Vortex come through. Boom. Trying to do what he can. They might be able to kill down. Take down the Enigma. They will be able to, but it's going to cost them a ranged racks. 3 heroes dead. Extremum, they want to carry on going. Kellen's going to get pretty low to this. He's already used that battle trance, so he needs to heal himself up any way possible now as well. It's going to be one more impetus damage. Are they going to be able to get it off? It looks like they're not going to be able to. Boom, goes in deep, but they are going to be able to find the kill onto the troll wall now as well. Boom, and he put himself in a little bit too much danger because he's not really got that much mana left. He's the only hero left alive. Toby is coming back up in the next couple of seconds, but still, Extremum, do they want to carry on going on this? It looks like they're just going to retreat themselves out. Toby's still chasing though. The Swarm comes through. Malik, is he going to try and go? He doesn't have the mana for a TP. He's still about 6 or 7 mana off this. And Toby's doing so much damage now as well. Storm Spirit, he's got the mana building up. He can maybe dive for this. It's going to be going for no ball lightning, but the Sakuchi will finish the job. Oh, he was going for the TP. I thought he might go for the ball lightning in with the Fountain Regen, try and get that Vortex off.
I'm over here.
So fight-wise, 3 for 4 and... No, right, let me maths this up. 3 buybacks, 4 kills, 2 diebacks. That sounds about right? Was it 3 diebacks? Did Tusk die as well? I think it was 3 diebacks. So what was that? 7 kills for Extremum?
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Aramis. He's going for the blink, but he's going to be a while off just yet. How did the Melirax? Melirax is going to regen. So they did lose a lane of range racks, which means this lane is going to slowly but surely push in if it's not dealt with. But it shouldn't be I mean, saying it shouldn't be awful. I mean, if they leave the base too long, Toby is here. G, though, is just getting that farm. He's got himself the Orchid as well, and Toby going towards the Axe, so no BKB. So no real way to deal with that Orchid. As it comes up. Oh, the blink comes forward. They get the vision off. There's going to be the stomp now as well. It's the double edge. And Malik gets that right-click finisher. They see Toby. But no Orchid for the next 7 seconds. Roche is being started. Kellen, he just wants to man mode this inside the Roshan pit. He's going to be backed up here by Malik as well as Valor. Black Archangel's coming in close now as well. While this is going on, ViKiN GG don't really have any ideas. So Kellen's just going to carry on going. Free Roshan. And they've not even lost this tier 1 tower. Yes, okay, they've lost the tier 2 tower on the bot lane. The tier 3 tower's being pressured. But... ooh, Boom's going to come in. It's going to find it instantly. Finds this Aegis.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
So, okay, that advantage that they did have, they now don't have. Still double the kills though. 4k net worth lead as well. 23 minutes in. Queen of Pain going for the BKB. About at the third of the way there. How's Velo doing on his? Needs about another... what's that? 16, 14, 50. So another 1,000 gold-ish. We're going to get a 4-man smoke. Is it a 5-man? Boom is closing in now as well. Well, they see the Eidolon, so they know that the Veil's not too far behind. There's going to be the blink away now. The snowball, is it going to be coming in deep? It looks like it might be a little bit too late to cancel this now as well. Malefice is going to keep Walrus. Tusk stunned up. The sounds comes through now as well. Kellen, though, the false promise is going to be used to Whirling Axe's Shad. Is he going to be able to get himself away? The Sonic Wave, the Scream of Pain. Chi takes down Salary now as well. The False Promise. Is it going to be enough? Kellen, he's still in the middle of that exorcism as well. And Boom's going to dive in. He cleans off one. He's going to get the Vortex off into the Troll Wall. They're kindly killing off two now as well. It looks like ViKiNs are going to be able to win this fight. They take down the Troll Warlord. Chase is on Ice Shard, so there's going to be the blink away by the Queen of Pain. Malik, though, is not going to be so lucky. Is there another Walrus Punch in the next 5 seconds?
Come and fight me.
Ag's up for the Weaver, so he was time-lapsed away here, Aramis. Queen, again, about 1,000 gold away from the BKB. This is going to be really important for Velo, because it means his black hole is not going to be interrupted by things like the Vortex, by the Snowball. Going to be really handy to have this, so I think they need to wait Extremum. Because again, they have this slight advantage here with this range racks pushing in. They've not lost too much onto this tier 3 tower on the bot lane either. But net worth wise, Death Prophet and Storm Spirit are getting up though. Even Troll going towards the BKB. He's not too far off it either. In fact, he's just going to straight buy out. So he's not going to keep buyback. Boom finds himself the DD. And he can buy out. Does he just want to straight buy out his Bloodstone? Well, Furry Fire's for all. As it looks like Storm Spirit does just want to... yeah, just straight buys out. Extremum starts to stack up. They want to bring back the equilibrium on this bottom lane, as Storm Spirit, he's got a similar idea for the top lane. So both teams on opposite sides of the map.
Radiant's top tower's
Kellen,
bad shape.
yeah, you can see just how the
Guess
position,
what's happening
just
to
how
Dire
far they're
Bottom
keeping away from each other, just to make sure they don't get blink black
cold.
cold.
Bottom tower. Radiant's top tower's hurting. The Dire best do something about that bottom tower. Radiant's top tower.
But it's going to be 2-2 for tier 2. It'd be interesting to see who comes back first to defend. Because it looks like Troll, the fortification is going to be there. Meanwhile, the Dire hold it for the tier 3. Storm Spirit is going to dive all the way through and back. So it looks like ViKiN GG, they didn't want to defend. They knew they were on the back foot with that fortification onto that tier 2 tower. And would lose a tier 3 Rax race. BKB is up for the Enigma. How close for the Queen of Pain? It's up for the Queen of Pain too. If we take a look at the items, BKB wise, we have 3 for the Radiant and none for the Dire.
Invisibility.
Oh, Storm. The smoke comes out.
Storm Force double damage.
Storm Spirit announcing to the world he has a DD room. The Crypt Swarm's there. G knows he's close. Doesn't want to go for the dive though. Doesn't know where the rest of the side of Vikings are. Malik, is he going to try and cut the wave?
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Okay, no, the creeps are already there, so this tier 2 tower is just going to melt.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Fortification. Kellen, though, is just going to come back in, try and right-click this with the further stacks. One more right-click, he does get it, but the Spirit Siphon comes through now as well. He's going to be silenced off, he's going to try and run himself away. Boom, dives in, they're going to be able to carry the Vortex now onto the Oracle as well. It looks like they're going to try and go with the Exorcism as well, the Snowball. It's going to be a long way forward. Aramis is so out of position. The tag team, he's not able to get that Walrus punch off. How are they going to be able to take down the Oracle? They do find the kill on this, and now the silence. G, BKB has been popped. It looks like he wants to go in. Black Hole, he's going to be able to catch 2 of them, and Kellen turns around with the Battle Trance. Sonic Wave going to be used now as well. They find themselves 2 killed. They want to be going further now as well. It looks like Toby's going to try and come in. Shad is going to be able to get himself away. Exorcism, it's still about 3/4 of the way through, so it's still going. There's going to be the Spirit Siphon now as well. He's going to try and turn his targets onto the Troll Warlord. Silence comes out. BKB's going to be there, but the Yule Scepter now as well. It looks like Toby found that kill onto Kellen, and Kellen, Malefice, the Stomp Star going to be there. Malik needs to run himself away because if he gets slowed off, he looks like he might be finished off as well. We're going to come in with the Sakuchi now. Swarm gets dropped. The right click, Spider Legs from Shad. Is he going to be able to get himself in range of another? There's not going to be a Spirit Siphon for another couple of seconds, but, well, Stomp comes off. Toby still finds the kill. G going to try and do what he can now as well. That Midnight Pulse, it's ticking Toby down. He's in deny ranges now as well. As it looks like Celery didn't want to try and go for that deny, and G comes back in. Got the Orchid up in the next couple of seconds. Shad's going to go for the TP. Anything to stop this now as well? It looks like not, but there's going to be the... Now, oh! Root just not in time. And Roshan, 18 seconds before we see the final timer. Boom, he's going to go for the long dive in onto the Queen of Pain. Is he going to be able to find it with the Vortex now as well? Yule Scepter, Queen of Pain, maybe trying to get himself out. Pops the BKB, gets that Orchid off now as well. Does he have the damage to do it? He doesn't have the Sonic Wave for another few seconds, but he should be able to get the kill. And Storm Spirit kind of overestimating what he can do, down to 9 Bloodstone charges. How many Bloodstone charges to start with? Is it 12? Oh, 14. Eesh, down to 9. Bottom lane, it looks like Troll found the Tusk. Tusk throws the Ice Shards. Aramis, well, it was a few more seconds before he had the TP, and Troll just wasn't interested on chasing him down. Right, so, Troll Warlord is going to go for the Skadi. Do we have any spirit vessels up? We do not. But this is going to be... I need to take a look at the text on this because it did get changed. Movement, attack speed, reduces health, health regeneration, and lifesteal. This is the big part. Health regeneration and lifesteal by 35% for 3 seconds. That is a big deal when it comes to things like the Spirit Siphon, which I think is classed as health regeneration. Or health drain. I'm pretty sure it's regeneration on the Death Prophet's part though. Roshan, gonna be started once again.
Pain without consequence.
They've got the scan off, but they need to be quick here on the side of Vikings. Because Roshan, it's going to be too late if they don't go now. It is a literal now or never. They're taking the time to group up. Toby's getting up close, but Roshan, it is gone. And they're going to smoke out of this here, Extremum. What can Boom do? Weaver has the Ags and a Yule Scepter. It's alright, but it's not very offensive. I suppose as your offlaner, you don't need to be going in all-out offense because you do have the Storm Spirit as well as the Death Prophet for that. Celery makes himself a target for absolutely no reason. Well, didn't even finish off the outpost. Toby? There is a reveal. Was that the dust popped? It was, but Centaur didn't actually get in range of Toby there, so Toby's just going to be able to TP himself back to base. Play it safe. Interesting to see what Toby goes for next. Whether he's going to carry on being like this utility hero, or whether he's going to try and go for something like a Maelstrom to try and help deal with the Eidolons. A Desolator maybe to help to add to the tower push. Because he's got 1500 gold and nothing queued up. Meanwhile, Skadi is complete on the troll. And again, over time, top lane, it just pushes in thanks to the super ranged creep. Aramis, you need to be careful here, mate. They don't see him. Velo might. If he goes for the link forward, there's going to be the blink as well as the Orchid. And now it looks like Tusk could be in a whole lot of trouble. You have the damage, will be finished off here. Gee, that is a quick pick. Malik comes forward. Kellen's still smoked up now as well. It looks like they want to go to Malik. Is Kellen going to try and turn himself around here now as well? Well, there's going to be the Stampede coming through. The ball line is going to be there now as well. The Illusion Room going to be popped. And Boom just gets himself out. But Ench was just as lucky.
A golden thread.
Toba, what are you doing, mate? Gonna go for a 4-staff. He's waiting for couriers. Which just fly right by him. Maybe trying to skip the wave. Yeah, Swarm comes out. Looks like he's just going to try and skip the creep wave. At least hold it back so the mid lane doesn't get pushed in as much. Look at this, Toby's just playing around. He's trying to keep the pressure off the unpushed lanes for the side of Viking GG. He's putting himself at risk. But he has the Aghanim Scepter. It's a 14 second cooldown. And it costs no mana to use as well. So it looks like Extremum. Fuck me, that's annoying. That is one of the most annoying things in the game. Storm Spirit with the Bloodstone just coming along and just being like, you had a creep wave. Ah, no you don't. But then again, Vikings had a melee Rax. Ah, no they don't. Toby, you can keep the pressure off, but they need to clear up this creep. Well, I suppose Storm Spirit, you can just do that.
Zip. Zap.
And it's gone. Interested to see how Kellen's going to use this Aegis. How...
Here I am.
What's he doing here? Oh, he's just doing a little bit of farming here.
Oh.
Boom. Still needs his mana though. Centaur Warrior, fulfilling his lifelong ambition of being a ward. But both teams, they are just playing it really safe. And this is kind of what you see in a best of 3. When it's the third game, both teams, you don't want to take a risk. Well, I say that. ViKiN have gone for the wraparound. And Storm Spirit could be able to find himself a haste. But while this is happening, Toby comes back into the lane. There's tier 3 tower. It's getting really down low. It's down to a quarter of its health. But now, what are they going to be able to do here? Malik is leading the charge. He's going to be coming across Aramis. The blink comes forward. Ice shards are going to be off the mark now as well. The root comes through from the Oracle. There's going to be a stampede. They should be able to find the kill. Snowball, it's being channeled. Black Archangel might go down here. He's got that Glimmer Cape to keep himself alive for a little bit longer, but Aramis will die. False Promise, is he going to use it on himself? He will to keep himself alive now as well. And G's going to chase down Solari. Well, an Axe is he going to be able to get? He's not going to be able to get a TP or anything like that because he was locked down. Boom and Toby.
Somebody iced the Dyer's courier.
Caught behind enemy lines. And Toby just goes back to splitting the lane. But look at this, they don't care. They're just going to go in on this Rax. It looks like the Aghanim Scepter was finished by the Death Prophet. Buyback comes through from both the Enchantress as well as the Tusk. Kellen's caught out in these ice shards. He's forced that back now as well. Storm Spirit, there's going to be the Snowball coming through now as well. Walrus Punch. Kellen does not have that Aegis anymore. Sonic Wave, the Black Hole catches too. This is going to be a great fight. I think this is going to be a great ender to the game. Toby caught with a clumsy net. There's going to be the Eel Scepter up now as well. It looks like Queen of Pain is going to be able to finish the job. It looks like the Shadow Strike, it will not latch. But meanwhile, Death Prophet. Does Death Prophet have a buyback? It looks like that's a nope. And this is going to be a full 5-man wipe. GG going to be called. Vikings just could not hold on. And the Black Hole Sonic Wave combination just over by the tier 3, or where the tier 3 tower was. Gives EXTREMUM a great team fight. Gives them the win. 33-15, a 25k net worth lead. 40 minutes in here by EXTREMUM. So guys, again, we're going to be taking a quick break. It's not over for ViKiN GG. They do drop down to the lower bracket if we take a look at the brackets to see where they are going to be playing against. It's going to be EXTREMUM versus Aggressive Mode coming up pretty much now. And then, after that, we'll have... is it Khan versus... No. Okay, Khan versus Team Empire we saw. So it's going to be... Take a look around. Third game of the day is going to be Vikings versus Nemiga. But right now it's going to be Aggressive Mode versus Team EXTREMUM. So we are going to take a quick break, guys. Let the teams rest up. I will let you know how long that break is going to be in chat. So just keep an eye on chat for that the second game coming up. But for now, we are going to take a quick break. So I will see you for the next game, which is Aggressive Mode versus EXTREMUM.